Wow, people.
I know. It's fun. I feel like this is like Hollywood Squares or something. Everybody just pops up. Good morning, everybody. Hey, Rick, how you doing? Thumbs up. Hi, Maddie, Maureen, Anna, Beata. Rose Lapira, you are joining us from New Jersey. You must be in your car.
Oh, did not mean to do that.
Okay, well, good morning, everybody. This is Christine Citrano, your 2020 state president. And I wish everybody here a fantastic day. I hope you are all doing really, really well. As you know from when you first registered for today's event, this is being recorded. And as you came online, you probably had to accept or acknowledge that, you know, it is being recorded. So without any further ado, I am thrilled to bring you your president-elect, Amy Snook, and she has been doing a really fantastic job of creating marketing videos for her business. And she is going to teach all of us her tips and tricks about doing this, particularly when we are here in our home and limited to where we can go. So without any other pause, Amy, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Madam President Christine. Hi, everyone. It's so good to see so many people. Missing everybody. I'm so happy you all are here. If you'll give me a second, I am going to share my screen. Let's make sure you can see it. Give me 1 second. Okay. Can everyone see it?
Amy, before you begin, just one more thing. So we have a chat box. As you all know by now, we're all becoming such experts with Zoom. If you have any questions for Amy at any point in time during her presentation, go ahead and put them in the chat box, and we will go ahead and share those with her, and she'll either be able to answer them right at that time or save it towards the end of the presentation. Okay.
Thanks, Christine. I'm just writing a note of something I want to comment on at the end. Okay. All right, everybody. So I'm thrilled to have so many people here for what I consider to be a very, very important topic, because it is how we communicate with people, getting to know our personalities, right, to the world. So, and it's an essential aspect of our real estate business. Okay, hold on. I have to move my window because I'm just realizing it's blocking me here. All right. So why videos? You know what, Christine, can I, in the chat, and I'll have you share this with me, okay? Guys, do me a favor. Let me know in the chat, how many of you are doing your own videos today? Anybody commenting in there, Christine?
Yes.
A lot of people.
Yeah. It looks like a lot of people are, or they're beginning to.
Okay, good. So I find that a lot of people don't do it because they're intimidated, they're scared, they don't have the right equipment. So the goal today is to get you the foundation of all you need, which is not a lot, to get started with recording videos. Yesterday or 2 days ago, I recorded a video of the March and first quarter market report. I did it sitting at my very messy desk here because I couldn't find a place to go that didn't have my barking dog or my child. And right, that's a challenge for all of us right now. We don't have a lot of time alone. And I am blown away at how many shares and views and comments from this, what I call very rudimentary video. It was not pretty. I didn't even have my boom mic on, and we'll talk about a boom mic in a second. But why did it resonate with people? In my opinion, it resonated because the content was real, and I was real. I wasn't all glamored up. Well, Lord knows in this day and age, I've given up on that. But it was just real. And I think that's what people are looking for. They're looking to connect with you. They're looking to see your personality, to see your expertise. And when you do videos and they get to know you, you've built a level of trust with them, right? So I will also tell you, when you do videos and you post them on social media, it does improve your search engine rankings, right? It can increase your click-through rate, and it's proven to improve your conversion rate, meaning converting people from a prospect to a potential client, liking, becoming a fan of your page, reading your blogs, etc. So the truth of the matter is, you can do it fancy, but you also can do it very basic. The truth is, all you really need to make a video is a phone that can record, right? Most of us have iPhones, but I know you can do it with other type of phones. I just happen to have an iPhone, so that's my area of expertise. So what else do you need? Okay, so I'm sorry, I'm struggling so much with the window. Oh, I made it go away. Okay, someone to hold your phone, right? And if there are people home with you right now, they can do it, or you can get a selfie stick, right? Order it on Amazon, it'll be here in a couple days. If you want to get really fancy, and this is what I use, I have a tripod that I put my phone in. I have a rig, and the rig is, I don't know if you can see the mouse moving, but the rig is what attaches to the top of the tripod, right? It also has a wide angle lens, not that you need it. I have my boom mic, and I have the connector to attach my boom mic to my phone. If you want to get fancy, and I want to go back, guys, you can do it this way, you can do it this way all day long. But the reason I got a tripod is because often I record the videos when I'm by myself, right? So obviously I can use the selfie stick, but I tend to shake my arm. So I got the tripod. Where did I order it? I ordered 100% of this from an online site, beastgrip.com. And it's listed there, beastgrip.com. Okay. All right. So now you have your equipment. And again, basic equipment, fancy equipment, doesn't matter. What do? Well, guys, start by selecting a list of topics. I literally, at the beginning of every month, determine how many videos I want for our team to do. And I have it as part of our business plan. I assign topics. Right? Or Noreen, my business partner, might assign topics as well, but just make sure someone, if it's you, is responsible at the beginning of the month for setting up their schedule for the month. Do you need software to edit your videos? You do. Or there are people out there that do it for you, and we'll talk about that in a second. You need to decide, do you want to brand your videos? Do you have to? You do not. If you look at some of my older videos, they weren't branded. I just said, hi, I'm Amy Snook from All About Florida Homes team of XYZ brokerage, right? I will share a secret with you. When I made a change of brokerage, that became an issue because all my videos had the name of the broker said, right, audibly. My suggestion would be, instead of saying the name of your broker, have an image in the beginning that has the logo on it, since we're required to have that, guys. So if you ever made a change, and I'm not encouraging you to do that, but if you ever made a change, you can just edit your video versus having to re-record it. So hopefully my broker's not listening to this. All right. And then you need to determine, where will you post your videos? Okay. And we're going to talk about that as well. But look here, guys, here's some examples, some videos I made. This happens to be home buyer categories. Look where I recorded them. The one on the left was at a listing. The one in the middle was at my business partner's house. And the one on the right was at my house. Not fancy, right? Okay, continuing on. All right, how to, right? Talk as if you're writing a frequently asked question for your blog. I will tell you that helped me think of subjects. So think about what questions or topics people may ask you that you can then talk about. So for example, sellers, how to prepare your house for sale. What repairs should be done? Wouldn't that be something that you would think sellers would want to know? Great, talk about it. How to stage a home. How to handle repair items in a contract. Obviously, these are separate recordings, and we don't want really the recordings to be greater than 1 minute. Let me caveat that. Yesterday, I did a market report, and I broke my own rule. instead of keeping to my 1 minute, because I had an awful lot to say in this crazy world we're living in right now, that was a 3-minute video. I don't like doing 3-minute videos. I don't think people listen to them all. And this one can't go on Instagram because Instagram blocks you after 1 minute, is my understanding. But this was a necessity. This was a necessity for me because I did have important information to share. So I know I'm going to post it in different places. What are some examples of buyers? How to start the home buying process. Is that something you could share? How to narrow down your search. When is the right time to buy? And guys, you want to acknowledge they're all going to start looking online without you. That is a given. So what value do you bring to them aside from what they can find online? That would be a fabulous video, right? To show your expertise and differentiate. What would be some general ones? What to expect once under contract, buyer or seller? How you run your business. So why would you want to share how you run your business? Because I think as realtors, we get a bad rap sometimes that people don't understand how strategic we are in our approach to running our business and helping clients. And not every realtor is, right? All women's council realtors are, but not all the others, right? So share with them how you run your business, how you divide and conquer maybe with people on your team, how you manage client communications. Show them how much of a superstar you are as it relates to running a business. Okay, market updates. That's a great opportunity to, Christine, as I'm moving things on my screen, you can't see that, right? You can only see my PowerPoint, correct?
I see your PowerPoint and I see your arrow.
Okay, but you don't see when I'm moving the block. Okay, thanks. Let me just minimize that. All right. So market updates, guys, I do a monthly market analysis from Florida Realtor Stats, right? And quarterly I record a video, and that's what you'll see if you go to either my All About Florida Homes or Amy Snook Facebook page, and you're welcome to go look and you're welcome to copy. But that's a great opportunity for you to share your expertise. I have it on my calendar for once a quarter to do a video. I set an appointment with myself, so I do it. You know, for the future, we can't do this today unless you do it via Zoom, as Christine is doing with a lot of our strategic partners, but consider interviewing local business owners or restaurateurs to highlight your local market. One of the benefits to that is they may post it on their site, on their business page, on their personal page, and you get more hits out of that because they shared it to their database. I will tell you, during quarantine, I said, let me do my CE. And I took a CE class on a website called theceshop.com. And it was on marketing, advertising, and social media compliance. If you guys need CE, or even if you don't, I would suggest that you take this class. I mean, I think it's 4 hours and you get, no, it can't be 3 hours, and you get 3 hours of CE. But it gave me a lot of great ideas for videos and how to post it and where to post it. So I'm just recommending that. And you'll see that at the bottom of the screen, theceshop.com. Okay, continuing on. All right, what other video topic ideas? Listing videos. And guys, now more than ever, this is going to be so essential. The most common type of videos shared by real estate professionals, of course, are the listing videos. So quality is so important here. So make sure, now that is not one that I think I would have someone holding the camera, right? That is one where you want to be able to share a room, right? And even if you're not doing 360 videos, you still can do a walkthrough listing video to showcase a home, and in your voice be sharing with them the attributes of the home. Community overviews, you know, if you work in a particular neighborhood often, that would be a great video to do. That anytime you have a listing in that neighborhood, you drop that video into MLS, right? Unbranded if it's going into MLS. You can even use still shots to make a video, guys, using video software. So it doesn't have to be you walking around and someone walking around. If you go to my YouTube page, you will see some videos that I did make of still shots. And the last one is a bio video. Include a video about yourself so customers can hear and see you. Great way to show off your personality. All right. I did it, didn't like how I looked, just took it down. So I need to redo that. So you can't see that on my page, but it is important. Okay. Video do's and don'ts. Don't make it just a talking head video. It gets boring fast. Now, my video I did 2 days ago in the market report was definitely a talking head video, but that's a little different because that's a ton of relevant content. It's not going to be evergreen, meaning it won't last forever. It will be relevant today during this time where people want to know what's going on. But when you're making an evergreen video, something that you're going to keep and you can use over and over, sharing your expertise, try to have an interesting background, not my messy office, right? Try to have something that catches their eye. Don't go longer than 1 minute if you can help it. Don't talk badly about anyone. And don't feel like it has to be perfect. It does not. I don't know if you guys ever saw my blooper one with my dog. I'm going to talk about that in a second under the do's. Let your personality shine through and let your expertise show through. But if you make a mistake, blooper videos tend to get a ton of likes. So do something with your blooper video. And lastly, ensure you have good lighting. Ensure you have good lighting. That's really important. But I want to talk about the blooper. So I was making a video using my tripod in my backyard. And my golden doodle Scooby has figured out how to open our sliders, even when they're locked. I need to record it because no one believes me. But I'm out doing the video and I see her at this door, scratching. She comes out. After about, and I'm not kidding you, the 9th take with her getting out in the backyard, I finally said, the heck with it. I got to record. I have to leave for an appointment. So I recorded it. In the video, you see Scooby going to the bathroom in the grass. You see her on her back, rolling on the yard. And I said, the heck with it. And I posted it. I think there were more people commenting about Scooby than my content, but it didn't matter because what was the point? People saw the video. People know I have a golden doodle. It made a connection with dog owners and they laughed, right? So don't eliminate your blooper videos. On our page, if you end up going to our YouTube page or Facebook, our social media person just redid our blooper video from 2 years ago. And she added other bloopers in. Oh my gosh, that got a ton of hits. So it wasn't just a one-time wonder. Rick, I have to ask you, is that the Friends episode set? Oh my God, love that show. You have to teach me how to do that. Okay, continuing on. A big don't, very, very important, guys. Don't use copyrighted material. Ensure you have the proper authorization to utilize pictures, videos, etc., or you will quickly get in trouble. That's very important. Shake heads to everyone acknowledging that one, please. All right, make a commitment. So what am I asking you to do? Decide how many you'll record in a month and stick to it. By what date will you establish the topics every month? Will you be inviting others to participate? And will you hire someone to edit and post, or are you going to do it yourself? I will confess I do not do it myself. A myriad of reasons. I don't think I have the skill set. Could I learn? Probably. But I'd rather be out meeting with clients and I'd rather pay someone to edit my video so I can go do things that make me more money. So there are ways to do it, and we're going to talk about that in a second. Okay. Editing your videos. There we go. There are individuals, there are companies who will gladly edit your raw video. I mean, if you watch my raw video, you see me hitting play on my tripod, walking around, standing there, and then going to talk. At the end, you see me walking back to turn off the video. As I'm saying it out loud, I'm not sure why I don't use a timer. I don't know. But nevertheless, so what my person does is they cut out and edit the parts where I'm walking. They add an image in the front with the logo and our branding, right? They can add verbiage in it. If I'm talking about a home, they might add verbiage talking about how many bedrooms, square footage, neighborhood, right? So you don't need to do that. They can get creative for you. Do you want to do it yourself? Sure, there are apps. iMovie, that's an app in the App Store that comes on most iPhones. You can do it easily with that. My son, 11-year-old, does it all the time. Boggles my mind. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Magisto, I don't know how to say it. Magisto.com. They do editing. You do it yourself, and they have a real estate section. And all these companies have tutorials, right? But if you want to hire someone, guys, there are freelancers who will do this and do it for, I hate to say cheap, but cheap. Go to upwork.com, go to freelancer.com and find someone, bless you, Beata, find someone who does this for a living. There are a lot of people needing to make money right now that are doing it at a very reasonable price. Find a partner to help you with it. Any questions on this before I move on? Christine, you can let me know.
Yeah, there are no questions.
Okay, great. Okay, where do you post your videos? Well, if you don't have a YouTube channel, set one up. Okay, set one up, and you will want to be organized on YouTube, and there's tutorials you can watch on that, and these freelance people that you hire, they can set it up for you. But you may want to consider organizing it for buyers, for sellers, properties, you know, so it's in a very logical format. On social media, I post them on Facebook. Depending upon the content, I might boost the ad, right? On Instagram, if it's under 1 minute. On your website, guys, don't forget about your website. Use your videos as blogs. Keep your content going. Keep yourself relevant. And in your CRM, you all, for all, those who join my CRM class, you will know, hopefully, that we add videos into our action plans. Now, we add videos that are evergreen, meaning that content will last forever. So we will put it in there and have it as an email template that goes out to everyone in our database. If you have questions on that, we can talk about it, but you might want to go watch my 8x8 class that I know is on the Women's Council YouTube channel. All right, let's talk about YouTube. We talked about creating your own channel. Customize your channel for branding. Make sure your branding is consistent, guys. Upload your video. Add a title. Keep it concise. If it's too long, it gets cut off in search engines. Include keywords, right? And if your video isn't getting a lot of traction, go back and change your keywords. Categorize your videos as we talked about. And after you upload your video to YouTube, you can hit share and share it to Facebook. So you don't need to do 2 different posts, okay? Instagram and Facebook. I've said this ad nauseum, but share videos that are under 1 minute. You can add captions. Be careful adding captions. I just had one and it just blundered my captions, but why would you want to add captions? So when people go back to work in particular, and they are surfing on their phones, sitting at their office when they're not supposed to be, and they see your video, can they listen to it in their office setting? They can't. But if they want to hear it, what could they do? Hit play and read the captions. So it's a good idea, in my opinion, to do the captions. Okay. One other thing to keep in mind, suggest that you always try to route people to your website or to your YouTube channel so they can see more of who you are and what you do. What you don't want to do is have it as a one-time shot, so to speak, that you record this video, you post it in social media, they watch it, and you never really connect or convert those people to be in your database. Okay?
Amy,
Yeah.
we have a question. Marie would like to know, how do you keep the YouTube video going to other ones when it's finished? Marie, do you understand that question? Because I'm not sure I do.
I think, meaning when it ends and then it goes to the next one in the series.
Is that what you mean, Marie?
Yeah. I have to confess, I don't know. So if you play one of my videos, the next video that comes up when I have watched is not actually mine. It's YouTube picking another one related. I don't know if anyone on this call knows the answer to that, but I don't know the answer to that.
I don't either.
Yeah. Sorry, but we can find out maybe. I'll ask. Okay, I talked about embedding the videos in your action plan. Oh, that's too funny. Sorry, this was an old slide. I didn't realize it, but you can go see my class. You want to send mass emails with your videos. You have MailChimp, you have Constant Contact, you have Exact. There's so many different softwares to send it out. So my market report, I'm going to send it out to everyone via mass email because I want this to reach as many people as I can. Again, I just did a Facebook boost on that. So you're going to have to be strategic and make the decision. You don't want to do it for every one of your videos. You will quickly lose your audience. Pick and choose. All right, so want additional ideas for your video, and you might want to take a picture of this slide. Tom Ferry, I will say, I'm not a big, I don't know. I don't follow Tom Ferry, but I happened to watch this video and someone from the audience asked the question about how to do videos. What should they do? And his answer was fabulous. So I'm going to recommend that you watch it. So did I give everyone an opportunity to, hold on, let me stop sharing my screen to take a picture of that. So
I'll put that in the chat box.
okay, that would be great. So that is the general overview on videos, right? So where are we going to start? I'm going to share this with you as well. Every month, I have a folder sitting behind me called Month End Closeout. And I have a checklist of everything I do for our team at the end of every month, right? Make sure our sales are in Zillow, close out the budget for, I mean, really everything for running a business. And one of the things on my checklist is schedule my videos for the month. So at the end of every month, that is a task I have for myself for the next month. It is important, no different than marketing to your farm area, guys. It is important that you are consistent, that you start a trend, you start a habit of speaking to your sphere, you start a habit of speaking to prospects, and start building your expertise. So I'm going to open it up to any questions, if that's okay. Do we have the opportunity to unmute people, or they can unmute themselves? Or you only can do it?
People can unmute they may unmute themselves. What I would prefer, so that everybody doesn't start talking at one time, if you go down to the bottom of your screen to the participants level, the participants tab, all of the participants on today's call will show up, and you will see that you will have, if you click on yourself, I think it is, you will have the ability to raise your hand, and then we can call on you and you can unmute yourself. Does that sound okay with everybody? So does anybody have any questions? I'm not seeing any raised hands here. Oh, Amy Alvarez. Okay. You're unmuted, Amy.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi, guys. Thank you for doing this again, Amy. I was just following up the lady that asked, I can't remember who it was now, that asked, how do you get the video to go roll from one to the next? It's, I believe, because I just checked it recently, it's called a playlist, and you can set up, you know, several videos, and then it'll roll from that video to the next video you want. It's called a playlist.
Thank you.
I'm not sure how you do
someone
it,
else
but
had
that's what it's called.
suggested, someone else suggested that you would be able to do it if you had a pro account. Okay. Mary Stallone, I thought I saw your hand real quick. Did you change your mind?
I'd like to hear some ideas, and I won't keep you too much longer because the intention of this one was to get you started with videos, but I'd love to hear, does anyone have an idea of a video they're going to record in the next week?
Okay. Well, Mary Stallone has a question. Mary, I'm unmuting you.
It's a real quick question. As you can see, my picture is not up. So normally I'm running, taking a shower and trying to look decent before I go on here. I see some women have their pictures up. Being with this is video and you guys have so much knowledge, can anybody tell me how I could put my picture up there?
I believe it's in your settings on your Zoom account, and you are able to upload a picture of yourself as a still image.
I did that, but I don't see it as an option when I come on the videos, when I come on the Zoom.
Are you on your phone or are you on your
No.
computer?
I'm on my computer.
Okay. Beata, do you want to, I'm going to unmute you because it looked like you maybe have the answer to that. Beata? Okay, I can't unmute you, so unmute yourself, please. There you go.
Yep. When you go on Zoom, there's a little wheel that says settings. You click on it, you go to the left on the new window that opens up, and there's a virtual background. You click on that, and then you go to, there's a little button there with some pictures that are already there. You push the plus and upload the picture that you want to have as a background.
Okay, thank you
But-
very much.
But Mary, are you asking about the still photos that are like, that you see people just have up? because your video's stopped
Yes,
right now.
because I would scare you today if I put my picture up.
Right. So okay. So your video is actually stopped and you don't have a photo up. This what you need to do is go into your settings where you have your profile, and you're gonna click next to your name where it says change your photo, and you're gonna just upload a photo there. You want to make sure that you see that photo. If you don't see the photo there, then it hasn't been uploaded. And if you see the photo there, then it is uploaded. And whenever you're stopping your video, you'll be able to see it.
Okay, I'll give it a try. I'm a
Love
little
you guys.
challenged.
Okay, we have a question from Venus. Venus, can you unmute yourself?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
No, Amy was saying what would we share. I'm actually was just driving from an inspection, and I was so mad because I'd forgotten this morning. I said, oh, I'm going to make a little video. And they're like, hey, I'm at the inspection today. So happy to be back at work. So I missed my opportunity, but that's okay. We'll get another one. So maybe something like that, or a neighborhood. I know right now our board is doing like little videos, having people submit their videos of a neighborhood, like a little city or a subdivision, to highlight that neighborhood from neighborhood videos, which is something you can use anytime you have a listing in that subdivision or that city. So I think that's a really great idea, but I'm just not doing much video myself yet, but we're getting there.
Good. Guys, you know, the trick is, I find that a lot of agents, a lot of people overthink this, right? It does not have to be perfect. You don't have to look perfect. You just need to do it and have good content, right? So, you know, the post, Venus, to your point, love being back at work, that's awesome. And that would go on Facebook. That's probably not going to go in your YouTube library because that's not an evergreen content. Your neighborhood one all day long would be great to put in YouTube under properties, under neighborhoods, or however you do it. But guys, you know, I encourage you, record a video in the next week. Think of a topic that shows your expertise. Did you just work with a buyer to find a home? Christy and I see it. I see the question. I can jump in a second. Did you just get a listing? Did you tell a client what they need to do to stage their home? Did they ask you when is a good time to list their home? Those are the ones that you need to come on with a video and say, a client just asked me a great question that I want to share with everyone because I know others have the same question. When is a good time to list your home? And it doesn't matter what the answer is. It's just that it's your answer. Say it with confidence. Look in the camera because you're speaking to other people who have the same question. There is no wrong. This is your opinion.
You know,
Okay.
Amy, there was something that you had said before, and I don't remember if it was to me personally or at that CRM video event that you did, which was fantastic, by the way. But one of the things that you said, and it really resonated with me, and that is, you know, over the history that you have been a realtor, all of us have been realtors, we've all been asked questions at various times by our prospects and our customers. So just take one of those questions. You can flip it so that you make it seem like you just got asked this question. Like, I just had a customer ask me a question and it was blah, 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 blah. It doesn't matter if that question was asked of you 10 years ago. It's probably still relevant. So that is a video that you could do. I will say one of the things that I'm going to do, because this just occurred to me, here in Naples, we have a private airport, and it is really just for small planes. We have no large planes that go in there because of noise ordinances, etc. But, you know, Naples has a bit of a cachet. We do attract high income individuals. And I thought to myself, I'm going to do a video about that airport, because in this day of being careful who we come into contact with, someone who has the income to either own their own private plane, or maybe they're part of a timeshare for a private plane, or they can go ahead and take a private plane down to Naples. I want to be able to show them that, hey, look, our airport's open and this is what we have for you, to bring those luxury buyers into my market. So that is a video that I am going to be doing.
Awesome. I can't wait to see it. How many videos should we do a month? It depends what you're using them for. So if you're doing the videos that you're going to boost and put in your CRM and you know, really take those and run with it, I only do 2 to 4 a month. But that doesn't mean I don't do other little snippet videos like what Venus just said, at an inspection, so happy. That's different. That's not the planned ones that you're going to use for all those. That's just getting a message to your audience. So I would say, look, I know there's others that would say do way more, but I do 2 to 4 a month. Any other questions? Okay. Madam President, I am finished. Guys, I hope I motivated you to go start videos. I am telling you, you will expand your reach on social media. You will get business. I get calls all the time after people see my videos asking questions. Let me just share one quick thing and then I'll end this. I do videos, but I also write an article every month and send it in for different magazines. I had someone send an email. Did I tell you guys this? I don't think so. Send an email and said, I'm not looking for a realtor. I already have one, but I have a question about something you said in your article. So I answered her email and just said, best of luck. I'm sure your agent can help you with this. 10 days later, another email. Well, I was thinking about what you said. Blah, blah, blah. I you know, so now I'm realizing she probably doesn't have an agent, but nevertheless, not going to call her out on it. Well, after the next email, it was, I need to buy a home in your area. My budget's $1 million. Can we help? Can we work together? So it works, guys. It really, truly does work. So please take the initiative and do it. bscript.com is where you can order the equipment if you want it. Amazon.com if you want to go simple with a selfie stick. And take the CE class at the ceshop.com or any other the amazing opportunities to get continued education. But see if you can take someone's social media and figure out what to do with your videos after you record them. So,
And I would add to this that as Amy said, I mean, don't get so fixated and worried about what you look like. I mean, obviously you don't want to look like a train wreck. We're professionals here, but at the same time, I think in today's day and age, people are looking for authenticity and who you really are. We are in a relationship-based business. We are not, you know, the person on the other end of the phone who's just a blank wall. So people want to know, who am I dealing with? Can I relate to this person? Can they relate to me? And I promise you, the more videos you do, the more comfortable you're going to become. And you're not even going to think about it anymore. It's just going to happen as naturally as anything else. Just like the first time you ever went out to show a property, you were probably nervous as heck. You were probably questioning your own knowledge and skill set. And yet now you wouldn't think twice about it. You just go out and do your job. The same thing is true with regard to creating videos. It does not have to be complicated.
no, but Christine, thank you. You bring up a good point, and I want to add one thing. What you wear does matter.
Yeah.
And let me share. Yeah, but even colors. So be careful that you're not blending in with your background, right? Like this is a horrible color with my chalkboard as I'm realizing I'm looking at it. I should be wearing a bright pink, a bright blue, something to stand out. Be careful in your videos what you wear. You will never see me do a video in anything other than professional attire, because the message that I want to give for me, you might have a different feeling, that I want to give to my sphere, my audience is, I am a business professional, period. I don't go to inspections in jeans. I'm not casting judgment if you do. I'm just saying that it's not how I do it. So I want them consistently see my message, consistently understand my brand, who I am, and so forth. So don't think that people aren't judging us when we do videos. I hate to say it, guys, they are. So just be smart. It's no different than when you walk in the door to a listing appointment. The second you walk in the door, they have looked you up and down. It's the same thing on a video. Take the opportunity to show the professional that you are.
It's curb appeal.
Yeah, it is curb appeal.
Yes. So any other questions for Amy or for me for that matter?
Okay.
No, not hearing any. Okay. Well, thank you, Amy. Once again, you have put together a very succinct and yet simple to understand and informative piece to that we all can incorporate into our business going forward beyond this stay at home situation. This is something that we can carry out into our business forever.
Yeah.
Until video is replaced by some other new technology.
Right. Holograms. But guys, go get them. Make a video this week. And I'd love to see it. Send it to me. I'd love to see it and give you my feedback. So go get them. Have a great week. Make a video and go get a new client.
Yes, absolutely. Bye, everybody.
Bye,
Have a great
everyone.
day.
Thanks for joining.